Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, and great news to report. My phenomenal fan that supports the channel bought into this Falcon coin prematurely, as it turned out in hindsight, a little bit early up here, I believe around 30 cents. And then it immediately flushed 10 or 15%. And then we were hoping it would hold support up here at this white line, and it in fact didn't, and it flushed. And then we were trying to find a bottom in between there when he was down about 25%. And we went back and looked at the volume indicator in his brief history of the coin, because it's a very, very new coin. It only has a few months. We noticed a little blip in the radar where we put this white line at about 18 cents. And we said to look to see if you could get a support here and don't panic. And if you could get support, we drew in this green right here to where it would likely come up at the top of here at about 30 to 32 cents. There was a moving average in a certain short time frame that we were looking in there, right? And it in fact did, I believe, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I believe it is the day it pumped, New Year's Eve. And when I woke up early that morning, I seen that and put a video out for him and said, sell this. And it was off its high a little bit, but still north of 30 cents. And I said, sell it because it's going to get rejected, right? Unless it pumped a little bit more. But it was right in here on these big wicks. And I said it's going to come all the way back down to 18 cents. So this is a great sell opportunity right here, right what I drew out, right? And look at where it's at now. A few days later, it's giving it all back. And he did say he sold, I believe, at 30-ish cents. So he might have even eked out a small profit after initially being down 40%-ish, right? So a phenomenal call that we diagnosed and looked out into the chart, sniffed out and detected, and found a possible support zone, right? And it actually did get supported off of there. And then we said it's going to sell back off just based on the chart. And it did. Right up in here in this choppiness. This is where I seen it. Right up into this mess, right after the pump. It did the pump overnight, and then I seen it right in there somewhere after a couple of those wicks, and we said it was coming down, and we actually circled where we thought it would come down, you know, right down here at about that 18.5 cents, and it did. So nice play, my man. You made a phenomenal play by having the fortitude to hold, watching it pump, and then trading out of it without losing, I don't believe, any money, maybe even eked out a small gain. And played it beautifully. Fantastic job by you on a phenomenal trade by taking a disastrous start to a trade and turning it into a phenomenal finish by trusting in your abilities and what you're seeing on the chart and going through and executing on a phenomenal play. Great job, my man. And hopefully next time we'll hit the pump and not have to use the pump to make our money back and eke out a small profit, right? So phenomenal job there. And I'm proud of what you've accomplished there, and it's a good feat, and you should be proud of yourself, right? And you can see Bitcoin here is coming down onto this wedge again, or this fib circle. It keeps getting supported by the orange ring, and it keeps getting rejected by the 200-day downtrending moving average. And I think eventually it's going to get supported for its last time, and it's going to breach it and come down to $41,769. That's where I believe that coin's going. The Dogecoin, as I'm driving back, I'm on 12 hours right now. So after a long drive last night, I got to get to the store to get some food to stock this hotel that I'm going to be stuck in for the next few months, right? So we're doing it on the phone. Dogecoin, the same thing. You had your upper zone there. It obviously is not getting there. The 200-day keeps knocking it down. So what's more plausible and probable is a flush on one of these rejections off the 200-day in green right there, coming down to 15.5 cents-ish, double bottoming from this flash wick that we had a few weeks ago. That's the most plausible solution in the Dogecoin, right? And then if we look at, real quick on our way out of here, before I get into the store, we look at the XLM, which this was another good call by Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing with our rings. Our rings have been doing beautiful. You can see we came down. We're trying to hold support on the 200-day and on this blue ring right here and the 200-day. But if you break that, you're going to come down to the next blue ring at 24 cents and the orange left to right vertical support line, right? So that's what's going on there. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love. Peace and love.